Hello everyone, this is your weather on Fly outlook and discussion for Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Update concerning convective outlook days 2 to 3. For Monday, there is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms from the central and southern high plains to the northern Great Plains. An upper-level split flow regime on Monday will be characterized by a northern stream shortwave trough moving from the northern Rockies to the northern plains, while a southern stream shortwave trough develops east from the southwest into the southern and central high plains. At the surface, an elongated area of low pressure will modestly deepen over the central plains, with a lee trough extending southward across the southern high plains. A cold front also will be oriented northeast to southwest from northern Minnesota into northeast Colorado by early evening. The front will develop southeast into Tuesday morning across the upper Midwest and central plains. Both the surface cold front and the southern high plains lee trough will focus thunderstorm activity during the afternoon and evening. Moderate to strong instability is expected to develop along a somewhat narrow corridor ahead of the southeast advancing cold front during the afternoon. Southwesterly flow aloft will modestly increase into the evening as height falls overspread the region. Strong heating will promote a deeply mixed boundary amid low to mid 60-degree dew points ahead of the front. Initial thunderstorms are likely to develop in an upslope flow regime across the Colorado, Wyoming, and Nebraska border vicinity. High-based supercells capable of severe gusts and hail will be possible. Additional storm development is likely later in the afternoon into the evening along the cold front from central Nebraska into Minnesota. The stronger southwesterly flow aloft is forecast to lag behind the front, and developing convection may quickly move to the cool side of the boundary given boundary parallel wind profiles. This will likely result in multi-cell clusters and linear segments capable of producing damaging gusts and large hail in stronger embedded cores. Widespread thunderstorm activity is expected to develop over New Mexico and Colorado in a drier and modestly unstable air mass compared to further east, but aided by steep lapse rates and several impulses ejecting across the southern Rockies ahead of the main upper shortwave trough. Strong outflow winds and hail may occur with this activity as it spreads east across the high plains. This activity will encounter a corridor of deeper boundary layer moisture and strong instability from western Kansas into parts of the Panhandles and western Oklahoma toward late afternoon and early evening. At the same time, a low-level jet will be increasing over the southern plains. As a result, some organization and consolidation of thunderstorm clusters into Boeing segments will be possible. This may result in a short window of increased severe gust potential across portions of western Kansas into western Oklahoma. The eastward extent of severe potential will likely be limited across central Kansas, Oklahoma and points east due to modest vertical shear, and as inhibition increases during the late evening. For Tuesday, there is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms from North Texas to southern Wisconsin. A southern stream upper shortwave trough over the southern and central high plains will merge with a northern stream shortwave trough over the northern plains on Tuesday as both features develop eastward toward the Mississippi Valley. As this occurs, southwesterly flow aloft will increase from the mid-Mississippi Valley to the Great Lakes, with weaker west-southwesterly deep layer flow extending southwestward into the southern plains. At the surface, a cold front extending from northwest Wisconsin into central Kansas will develop east-southeast through the period, becoming positioned from northern lower Michigan to central Texas by Wednesday morning. A 40 to 50 knot southwesterly low-level jet from the southern plains into the Great Lakes region will maintain a plume of rich boundary layer moisture from Oklahoma, Texas into Wisconsin ahead of the surface front. However, cloud cover may limit stronger heating with northward extent from the mid-Mississippi Valley into Wisconsin. As a result, stronger instability will likely remain confined from southwest Missouri into parts of Oklahoma and Texas. Additionally, warm 500 millibar temperatures will result in poor lapse rates. Nevertheless, sufficient instability and effective shear magnitudes around 25 to 35 knots will support isolated to widely scattered severe storm potential from northeast Missouri into Wisconsin. Further south from central and eastern Kansas, Oklahoma into southwest Missouri and southward into parts of Texas, stronger instability will be present, but vertical shear will be more modest. As a result, storm mode may be somewhat messy with initial cells becoming clusters quickly. As the surface cold front develops southeast through the late afternoon and evening, some linear segments could also develop. Damaging gusts and hail appear to be the most probable storm hazards at this time. Be sure to share, like and subscribe for the latest Storm Prediction Center outlooks.